and let the music take control. Let the music take control. Let the music take control.
Hello everyone, welcome, hope you're all having a great day as always. Let me just get rid of this countdown. Oh, and why are we in the cockpit? There we go. 1 second. Oh, okay. Hello guys, welcome from rainy Gdańsk airport in Poland. Once again, another live stream today. 2 flights, both domestic actually. And yeah, we're flying from Gdańsk to Lublin. At Gdańsk we have pretty bad weather currently. Hope it gets better. I haven't looked at the TAF yet. Current meter states it's pretty bad. At Lublin though we're expecting some sunny weather and no unusual weather over there. So this flight's gonna be around an hour in length. Hope you all enjoy. And yeah, let's get started. Yep, I am. Also on the Discord server, I have listed my full flight plan with all my OFP and details and stuff. So if you want to take a look at all the documents of this flight, just head into my flight plan on my Discord server. Everything is listed over there. Anyways, let's get started. Yeah, as you can see, clearly rainy. By the way, over there on the left we have a Ryanair Boeing 737 MAX, and over here we have an ASL Airlines Boeing, I think it's 737-800, and a Sprint Air Saab 340. Also over there, I think that's a Lot 737 MAX. I'm not sure, but let's see. Yeah, it's a Lot 737 MAX. Also some, I think that's a Cessna 172 or something, or 152 Wizz Air, and a Lufthansa. This is all static scenery. So let's start the flight, and without further ado, let's start. Yeah, we have scheduled departure time in around, let's see, 20 minutes, 22 to be exact. So I recommend we get started here. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, there we go. There's the boarding music over there. Alright, so let's get the GPU on already. Fasten seatbelt sign, of course. I'll turn on the LAFT fuel pump. Out of date. Oh wait, it's July, yeah. 2507, I forgot to update my AirRack. Okay, well, my bad. We're gonna be on a little bit of an older AirRack. I better update that before my subscription ends. Alright. Anyways, let's go. OFP. Definitely gonna be needing that. Anyways, Ref Airport, Echo Papa Golf Delta. We're at stand 9. I forgot to align. I am in virtual Ryanair, and by the way, it's not a bad airline. What are you talking about? It's one of the best airlines in Europe. The biggest European carrier, offers cheap flights, good experiences around the whole of Europe, Africa, a bit of Africa, and also yeah, Africa, and that's it basically. But they offer really nice travel deals. I always fly with them in real life. I've flown Ryanair for around 10 years in real life actually. What the hell? Okay, IRS is aligned. Runway. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. 29er. And destination is Papa Lima Bravo. Not the worst airline. Ryanair landings. See, this is. I hate these stupid stereotypes that people love to say about Ryanair. It is absolutely not the case. Other pilots also land hard. I mean, not always, of course, but landing. Let's not say hard. Let's say firm is actually more safe than landing smooth sometimes in some cases. By the way, the pilot wants to land on the touchdown zone, vacate at his planned area to taxi to the stand, not impress the passengers with a butter landing. Passenger comfort is actually not the #1 priority for pilots. It is safety and efficiency. Safety, of course, #1. Efficiency a little on the bottom. And it is absolutely not true that Ryanair always lands hard. It is not true. I've flown with them many times and I've had firm touchdowns, but never like a neck snapping touchdown. Anyways, let's stop talking about Ryanair landing hard because they don't, and the hate is pointless. And let's keep flying here. Venice 1 Golf for the arrival. Into 25. There is an ILS. We'll go with the Zulu. I always go with Zulu. And so we're gonna go with Venice 1 Golf. 1 Golf, yeah, because there was a different Venice one. Oh, did I just get a message? Oh, Gdańsk Tower just came online. Yeah, I see that. Gdańsk Tower. Okay, so we're gonna have to ride an IFR clearance. Alright, I'm going to finish the RTE page and then we'll request IFR. Anyways, charts, runway 25. And we're gonna go with the Lima Bravo 482 transition. No, it's not actually. You gotta pass the exam to get on VATSIM. Alright. So, that's the route completed. I will now write the IFR clearance and what we are expecting here. We're expecting, of course, from my 29er. Alright, let's see here. Oh, okay, so let me just pull up my operational flight plan right here. Alright, it's a station named Gdańsk Tower. Ryanair 428 Delta is our call sign. Word stand 9er, type 738. IFR to Lublin. With information, current information. What's current information here at Gdańsk Airport for Tower? Information alpha current. Perfect. Alright. So we're expecting runway 29er. Nick me to hotel I'm gonna check the chart on that for the initial climb, what we will be expecting. Alright, charts, Sid, nick me to hotel. Nick me, yeah, nick me. Okay, so we actually don't have a fixed initial climb here. It does say flight level 100, so we'll just keep it at that for now. Alright, we'll proceed with a radar check and then with the IVAO clearance. Yep, we are boarding currently, yeah. Gdańsk Tower, dzień dobry, Ryanair 428 Delta stand 9, radio check please.
Ryanair 428 Delta, dzień dobry, Gdańsk Tower, radio 5.
Perfect, Ryanair 428 Delta stand 9, type 738, request IVAO to Lublin with information alpha.
Information Alpha is correct. You are clear to Lublin, departure runway 29er, linking to hotel, initially climb 5,000 feet, squawk 3210.
Cleared Lublin, depart 29er, nick me to hotel, initial 5,000, squawk 3210, Ryanair 428 Delta.
Ryanair 428 Delta, just confirm initial 5,000.
Initial 5,000, Ryanair 428 Delta. I did say
Ryanair 428 Delta, report correct, QNH 1005, starts approved, call for taxi.
QNH 1005, startup approved, call for taxi, Ryanair 428 Delta. But we need a pushback. Okay, well, we have startup approved. He didn't say push and start. Alright, I'll just request it again. Yes, we are boarding currently. We're just finishing up with the FMC. Might as well just get the APU on already. Also, I forgot to fuel the plane accordingly. We'll request 5.3 tons of fuel. Why did that enter? There we go. Okay. And so I'll just enter a 0 fuel weight. I'll just enter the passengers, so 178. And cargo, oh, it says 0 here. What's the estimated weight? I'll just enter 57.6. I'm not gonna bother. Alright, reserves. 2.3, pretty high reserves. Flight level 1310, but we will not be changing to optimal due to flight length, it's pretty short. 111 at 5, pretty calm winds at cruising altitude. ISA deviation, so that's going to be minus 49 in total, and 6,500 transition. We can set also, since we're cleared, 5,000, and we'll also squawk 3210. Perfect. And alright, N1 limit now. Echo Papa Golf Delta. Out of 29. Alright, so we're gonna use an RTG of takeoff 1 and then selected temperature 42.
This is Gdansk Information Alpha. Time 1435 Zulu. Expect Golf arrival for ILS approach for runway 25. Departure runway 25. Transition level 80. Wind 350 degrees 7 knots, variable between 330 and 040 degrees. Visibility 5000. Light rain and drizzle. Clouds overcast 400 feet. Temperature 17, dew point 16. QNH 10. This is Gdansk Information Bravo. Time 1444 Zulu. Expect Golf arrival for ILS approach for runway 25.
Alright, that's enough.
Departure runway 25. Transition level.
Alright, APU is running. Alright, 143 set. Alright, so we're actually done. I'll also double check the routing. Nick me, yeah, perfect. And then the standard arrival. Okay. Landing Old Gdańsk, I forgot that. Elevation 500. Alright, let's disconnect all ground equipment and stairs. And retract the air stairs. Alright. We'll request the pushback. And we're gonna be pushing back this way. Which taxiway is it? Is this even a taxiway? Yeah, we push back. Actually, I'm just gonna ask him. Gdańsk Tower, Ryanair 428 Delta requests pushback.
Ryanair 428 Delta, push is approved.
Pushback approved, Ryanair 428 Delta. Great, so he didn't even tell me any directions. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna push back on vRYR, since that doesn't really matter. It is the closest, so yeah. Is there any other aircraft? No. Only the Ryanair, but there's still a lot of room for our wings. Yeah, max span 36. Okay, perfect. Alright, anti-collision light. Let's get the transponder to alt off. Alright, bleed, of course. And packs off. Actually, we'll wait with that. Alright, pushback connected, release parking brake. Clear on the left and clear on the right. Pushback. Come on. Starting number 2.
Good morning and very welcome on board on this Ryanair flight. Myself, Kira, and together with my team, Priscilla, the front.
Enter rising.
Adonis in the middle.
N1 rising and oil pressure rising.
Before departure, we kindly ask your full and complete attention and respect to my cabin crew. Here's an hour to point out some of the safety features on this Boeing 737.
25% fuel.
Remove headphones and earphones for duration of this safety demonstration. Thank you.
May we have your complete attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. These features may differ from aircraft that you have flown on before. Please remove headphones for this demonstration. All emergency exits are indicated by a red exit sign, and the floor path markings will guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency. The exits are located on both sides of the aircraft, at the front, in the middle, and at the rear of the cabin. All exits are also shown on the safety card. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency evacuation, you must leave all your hand baggage behind. To fasten a seatbelt, insert the metal end
Starting
into the
number
buckle
1.
and secure by pulling the
Parking brake set. Pushback completed.
To open a seatbelt, lift the buckle cover.
Enter rising, N1 rising, and oil pressure rising.
Will drop automatically from the panels above your heads. Remain seated and pull down firmly on the mask to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, secure with the strap, and breathe normally. Don't worry.
Why is the
if
VFR
mask
map
does not
on here?
inflate.
I never
Oxygen
use that.
is flowing. Fit your own mask first before helping anyone else. The life jackets are stowed in a pocket beneath your seat
Look at
or
that.
in a panel above your head.
Yes.
If it's needed, remove the jacket from its packet and place it over your head. Bring the strap around your
Alright.
waist, clip at the front, and secure as shown. To inflate the life jacket, pull down sharply on the red toggle. There is a mouthpiece for further inflation
Alright.
or deflation. and
Engine
the light
1
to attract
stabilized.
attention. Do not
Generator
inflate your
1,
life jacket until
2
you are
on.
outside the aircraft. Before
APU
takeoff,
off.
please
Pax
study the
auto,
safety card
ISO valve
located
auto,
within the
APU
area
bleed,
you are sitting,
repeat, start
as it
switches
includes
continuous.
important safety information specific to this aircraft
Flaps
type.
5.
It is essential that cabin signs and instructions given by the crew are followed. We would like to remind you that smoking is not permitted anywhere on board.
Okay.
Your hand baggage
I was gonna check something. Yeah,
overhead locker or
Yep,
under the
speeds
seat
verified 137, 138, and 143. 143 set. Takeoff page. And here, flex page. Perfect. Flaps 5 green lights. Flight controls check. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, rudder right, and rudder left. Recall checked. Alright, before taxi checklist, till the line. Generators on, APU off, start switches continuous, probe heat on, anti-ice not required, air conditioning Pax auto bleeds on, isolation valve auto, flaps 5, green light, stab trim 5.6 units set. Start levers, idle detent, flight controls checked, recall checked. For taxi checklist till the line completes, I will request taxi. Thanks Tower, Ryanair 428 Delta, request taxi.
Ryanair 428 Delta taxi to holding point runway 29er via Romeo and Alpha.
Holding point runway 29er via Romeo and Alpha, Ryanair 428 Delta. Alright, now before taxi checklist below the line, taxi light on. And of course, runway turn off lights, forgot about that. Before taxi checklist complete. Alright, I'll get rid of all of this. Check the taxi routing, of course, which is Romeo and Alpha. So we taxi straight, we are currently on Romeo, and then onto Alpha, whichever, we'll just go all the way to Alpha 1. Alright, release parking brake, clear on the left, and clear on the right, taxi, config tested. There we go, let's get the wipers on. Clear on the left, clear on the right. The tower is literally asking me a link for the live. Okay. Tower wants to watch our live. Okay, I need to... Okay. I don't even know if you can send links. Alright. Tower is gonna be on the live, on the chat. All right. I mean, I respect it, man. I respect it. rolling down taxiway Alpha, and we'll be departing via Alpha 1 all the way at the end, full length. Right. It really is rainy here at Gdańsk. Alright, this is Charlie. We're not going for Charlie, we're going for Alpha. Some buildings over here. This scenery is really nice. Oh, Sprint Air Sab 340. Let's park there. And some Cessna, I think it's a 152. I'm not sure though. Alright. Ryanair 428 Delta ready for departure.
Ryanair 428 Delta, wind 360 at 8 knots, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29er, Ryanair 428 Delta. Alright. We should probably get on with this before takeoff checklist. So, by the way, clear on the left and clear on the right. Okay. Config checked. Flaps 5, green light. Stab trim 5.6 units set. Oh, why is my plane turning? Takeoff briefing reviewed. Cabin secure. MCP set. Transponder Terra and strobe lights, landing lights on. Before takeoff check is complete. Alright, takeoff. %, stable. Set takeoff thrust. Thrust set. Indications normal. Speed alive. Checked. 80 knots. Cross checked. Throttle hold. V1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. LNAV. Bug up.
Ryanair 428 Delta and over HC, monitor Unicom 122.8, thank you, Charles.
Speed check, flaps 1. Monitor Unicom 122.8, Ryanair 428 Delta, dzięki do mojego cześć.
Hey.
VNAV. Speed check, flaps up, gear off, command A. Wipers off. Dice traffic, Ryanair 428 Delta, airborne passing 3,500, climbing 5,000, thanks traffic. Probably should have said the departure, I forgot the departure anyways. We'll just climb straight to flight level, I don't care, actually. I'll just go to 310. Nice traffic, Ryanair 48 Delta climbing flight level 310. Good. Alright, start switches off. Let's go to the wing view. Oh, look at that. Yes. Right, I need to go back in the cockpit, do the after takeoff checklist. We're all set altimeter standards. Alright, after takeoff checklist, air conditioning pressurization set, start switches off, landing gear up and off, auto brake off, flaps up, no lights, and altimeters set standard after takeoff checklist complete. Alright. I mean, we're 8,000, might as well just, yeah. Why not? A little early for that. Anyways, let's go back in the wing view, it's really nice. Look at that. The clouds are a little broken, I see. Wow. Kinda looks like we're descending, though we're not. We're definitely climbing. Perfect. You can see all these rain clouds over Gdańsk. What do you mean set climbing power? It is set. It automatically switches to climb, see? Climb 1. At cruising, of course, we set continuous. Right, how's the prog page looking? We're expected to be 15 minutes ahead of schedule. Nice. Alright, let's go back.
For your safety, that you keep your seatbelts and the fasten for the whole duration of the flight. Please take care when you open your overhead lockers and item of your luggage may be dislodged, fall out, and cause injury. There is a call bell, read the light, your pressure vest adjusted to find above your head. There's a 3 toy lights on board, one at the front, and 2 at the heel if your baby change facilities on the right. We'd like to remind you this no smoke your baby flight and our toilets are fitted with smoke detectors and especially prohibited use of your own alcohol on board and not going to be tolerated. Shortly cabin crew will start our flight service with your drinks, snacks, scratch games and duty-free items. But until then, we invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight with us.
We will shortly start our in-flight service by taking
Yes, meal
We
service.
will then pass through the cabin with our getaway cafe, serving you a great selection of drinks and snacks.
What do you want,
Followed
guys?
by a
Lasagna?
presentation of our
Panini?
tax-free gift items. Full details and prices can be found in our complimentary travel guide. Please now sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us. Thank you.
Alright. I'm gonna begin actually planning the next flight back to Gdańsk airport now. Unfortunately, no pierogi here at Ryanair on board. Though they are really tasty, of course. Every Polish person loves pierogi. Alright, so we're expecting an early departure. Since we're going to be 15 minutes late, that applies to the next flight, so we're going to be early. Though we actually might have to wait for the passengers, yeah. Bruschettes. You mean bruschetta? Bruschetta? Like the Italians call them, yeah. I think they do have like snacks like that. I think they might. They pass around like Pringles. I know they do that. They do Pringles, Lay's, I think. I don't know. I don't usually get meal service at Ryanair when I fly them. What's this aircraft registration again? Romeo Kilo Delta, okay. Romeo Kilo Delta. Also, guys, for anyone new here or that's unaware, join my Discord server for more stuff. Yes, I recommend. Link in bio. Link in bio. All right. So our call sign is gonna be 6112 for the flight back. Okay. From Lublin to Gdańsk. There's no first class here at Ryanair. I wish. Flight level 300 will be our flight level for the flight back. Alright. What are the alternates for Gdańsk? Let me see here. Preferred alternates Ryanair. Okay, it's not on the second page. It's gonna be here. Golf Delta November Echo Papa Bydgoszcz, okay. And then Poznan, that's the secondary alternate. Okay, Echo Papa Bravo Yankee. Uh, 6112. Alternate Echo Papa, no, that's not supposed to be mod then. Echo Papa Bravo Yankee. Okay. Registration Romeo Kilo Delta. Call sign 6112. And flight level 300, depart 2529, yeah. Company route Fadol Tango 270 Oslo. Analyze, perfect, valid. And I have no idea, but there's like, yeah, I think we're gonna go for Vadol 1 Romeo. Yeah, Vadol 1 Romeo would be best, or 1 Juliet. I think we're gonna go for 1 Romeo, transitioning to, no idea. We'll go 1 Romeo. Perfect. Vadol 1 Romeo, and we'll, instead of going direct to Vadol, we'll go Lima Bravo 613 to Timso for a smooth transition. Perfect. Right. Generate. And departure time. So, since we land, we're supposed to land at 1610 Zulu. We would be scheduled for 1635, but we're gonna bring it down to 1630 since we land 15 minutes early. So yeah, it is even here 4:35, so we're bringing it down to 4:30 p.m. Passengers gonna be taking, that's not correct, we're not taking the same amount of passengers back. I think I forgot to set it to auto here. Okay. Copa Airlines. Really? Why does it, okay, I have no idea why it's giving me the exact same amount of passengers back, but okay, I guess so. Takeoff alternate's gonna be coming back, and primary alternate second Papa Bravo Yankee. Perfect. Alright, we're filed for the next flight. Alright, let's go back in the cockpit now. Yep, we're still climbing here nicely. Approaching flight level 310 in 3,000 feet. Looking good. Alright, I already have this open. Right, perfect, booked. We are booked. We can fly back to Gdańsk whenever we want. Okay, Now on my Discord server, I'm gonna put in my flight plan. Also, I forgot to okay, so alright, thrust continuous. There we go. 13-minute climb out. Nicely cruising now at flight level 310. We actually don't need to go direct to anywhere. We're gonna follow this full route today. Alright. 6112. Call sign is gonna be 6112. Actually can't. Yeah. What stand are we gonna pick after landing? That's the real question here. So Lublin. I think we can take any stands. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Come on, Pegasus. Let's see. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So only the odd stands. One, 3, 5, 7, 9. One is kind of. I think we're just gonna go for stand 5. Yeah, stand 5, I think. Yeah, it is pretty smooth. So far, no turbulence. How's Meter Lublin looking? Weather. Yeah, 230, 10 knots. Broken 043. Few at 038. Visibility 10 miles greater. Ceiling 043. Temperature 19, dew point 11, humidity 60, QNH 1011. Perfectly fine weather here. TAF is also predicting pretty good weather. Alright. Oh, a little bit of turbulence I see here. It's not enough to make me put the fasten seatbelt sign on yet. Alright. I was supposed to do something, I forgot. Oh yeah, continue with this. So we're gonna stand 5. To Gdańsk, coming back. Routing. That's not the correct routing. There we go. OFP, also not the correct link. The OFP is gonna be this one. And then alright, see ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying your flight. We will shortly pass through the cabin with our great fun scratch card game, which helps charities while giving you a chance to win €1 million or a brand new car and other cash prizes. Most importantly, you will be supporting our deserving children's charities. At just €2 each or a bundle of 7 scratch cards for the price of 5. Your loose change will really make a big difference to our charity. On behalf of our charity partners, we thank you for your generosity and wish you the very best.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Alright, top of descent is in 80 miles. We're landing in about, what is it? 15:20. 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Okay. Might as well just calculate the gross weight now and everything. Minus 0.7, 60.5. Perfect. Performance tool landing. Echo Papa Bravo Yankee. Runway. Sorry. Echo Papa Lima Bravo. What am I doing? At 25. Flap 30 would be better. Yeah, we're doing a backtrack anyways. So a 148. Gross weight checks out, yeah. 148, which is 143 plus 5 wind correction, perfect. Okay. Okay, good. So odd breaks 3 will backtrack at any point, so we'll stop as fast as possible. Then presumably we'll be on the second touchdown mark. There's a runway 07, that's what I think we'll be at. Then we'll do a quick turnaround over there and taxi via the runway and then via Alpha stand 5. Of course everything must be reported on Unicom. No current stations at Lublin Airport. Right, we'll initially descend. There's a lot of waypoints here. It's tempting to go direct to somewhere. We'll just go direct to Venice. Might as well. Yeah, direct Venice, and then we'll proceed with the star. So we'll descend initially to flight level 100. Alright guys, I need to go get a water because I'm run out. I'll be back. Also, I'm just gonna set the landing alt. Actually, let me just do the whole descent preparation now. It's better we do it now. 11195. Oh my gosh, I hate these dials. The new ones where you just type in the frequency is so much better. Why did no one think of that earlier? Seems so obvious. Alright, 11195, 251 course. And by the way, I forgot to set the heading. My bad. Alright, 251. And then a minimum, of course, yeah, how can I forget? 827 barometric. By the way, I forgot weather radar. Oh my god, that's actually a big mistake. Alright, 827. Especially when flying through tough weather. There we go, 827, double checked, yep, 827, vRYR 550, 550, 1200. Oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna get a water. Alright guys, I'm back. Engine 2 fail. Sync rate, no. We're maintaining 310, so no sync rate. And engine, even gonna pull up this right here. the extra engine information. Engine 2 are N1 looking good. EGT is even higher than the left engine. N2 also looks good. Oil pressure looks good. Everything looks good here. Temperature good. Oil quantity good. Vibrations minimal. Yeah, look good. Looks good. Very good. Overspeed. No. 0.69 at 310 is fine. And we're maintaining, luckily. Yes, you turn off the APU before takeoff, unless you have reported electrical problems and maintenance tells you to keep the APU on for the full flight. But during normal operations, yes, you turn off the APU for the flight. Yep, indeed, Mach 0.69, as you can see right here. Alright, so we're descending initially 100. Then we're gonna go down to, might as well just, actually no, 070 and then 2500 I think. Yes, 2000 actually. Unicom, the whole flight. There's no stations currently located in the vicinity. No approach, tower, ground, delivery, or any. Normally it would be vRYR operating this area. We would actually normally, if everything would be online, we would get a handoff. Or unless there's vRYR on the whole of Poland. Sometimes though only half of Poland goes online. Alright, descent checklist. There we go, I forgot to say set land alt. 650. Okay, so again, pressurization landing alt 650. Set, anti-ice not required, approach briefing and fuel discussed, IS and notebooks checked and set. Descent check is complete. And yeah, descend now. Ryanair 428 Delta descending to flight level 100, Lublin traffic. Forgot to start the clock. Good. Yep, descent rate is fine. Currently at negative 1000 feet per minute.
Ensure again that your seatbelt process have to computer launcher, strong device, fasten up the switch off and throw either in the cabin underneath the
Around 25 minutes to landing from now on. Wait, let me just double check the proc page. Minus 0.3. Yeah, 60.5 still. Prog. Yeah, 25 minutes exactly. I'll have the approach draft page on my side. and on the first officer's legs, of course. Yeah, so indeed pretty short flight, and we're gonna be turning around back to Gdańsk airport, and then of course ending the stream. Might as well go in the wing view for a second. Let's maybe go for a different camera angle. Yeah, this is fine. Guys, YouTube is saying the stream is lagging for some reason, even though my OBS is correct. Is it like lagging for you guys? YouTube is giving me an error here for some reason. Perfect. It looks perfectly fine on my screen. I don't know how it is for you guys. Is it okay? Oh, okay. Is it lagging? Or is it okay? Just a little? Alright. I don't know why. I mean, I can't really do anything about it. But it stopped? Why is it stopped? Wait, what? Yeah, it's good now? Okay. Thought you meant the stream was stopped, but the lagging. I still have this error. Let me refresh the page. See if that gives anything. If it disappears. No, it's still here. The stupid error. Why? Stream status poor. Oh my god. I mean, it's gotta be OBS, but everything looks fine with OBS. So I don't know. Okay, maybe it's lagging just a little bit. Encoding overloaded. What? I don't know. Why is that a night bot texting in the day? Oh. Okay, yeah. Great. I'm funny, trust me. Why is that Nightbot texting in the day? Ha ha ha, so funny. Yeah, that was actually really funny. Yeah, great joke. Alright, just like, okay, actually just 15 minutes to landing now. Though, I can see we are experiencing a little bit of a bumpy ride here. You may even see the shaking. And we need to engage the fasten seatbelt sign anyways. Definitely some clouds over Lublin as well. Let's see here, Matar weather. 250 at 11 now, winds picking up, broken clouds at 3,900 feet and ceiling 3,900. Temperature lower to 18 now. So still nothing major. Yeah, it isn't actually. It's a domestic. Gdańsk and Lublin are both in Poland, so it's a domestic flight. I think it's when did we depart? I actually kind of forgot. I'm gonna check on the stream. We departed exactly 42 minutes ago. 15 minutes to land, so around an hour 5 minutes, and it was scheduled for an hour like 15 minutes, so the schedule was 10 minutes off. Lublin, my second local. Nice, welcome by the way. Aviation Echo Papa Whiskey Alpha. Warsaw Shopping Airport, yes, I also spot there frequently. I haven't been for like a couple of months though. Probably should go actually. Summer holidays, some nice plane spotting. Maybe I'll actually post the spotting clips, not too bad of an idea. Mike Yankee November. What airport is that? One second. Let's see here. Mike Yankee November. Nassau, Bahamas. Oh, nice. I'm gonna check. Yeah, nice. Oh, nice. I've never been to Lublin Airport. Where are you landing? Oh, we're turning on Venice right now. Right, so we'll descend to 070. I mean 70. Lublin traffic, Ryanair 48 Delta descending to flight level 70. Lublin traffic. Echo November Sierra Bravo. So somewhere in Norway. Oh, Svalbard. Oh, I've flown there before in the sim, of course. It was really nice. Alright, so we're basically approaching 10,000, so landing lights. Cabin crew brace for 10 minutes to landing, thank you. What? I said 10 minutes to landing. You know, so they fasten their seatbelts and sit down for landing. Descending nicely through these clouds here. Okay, I think oh yeah. Yeah, that was definitely your hearing. You're mishearing something, I think. Yeah, but that was definitely not me. Earcologist, okay. I don't think that's the name for the doctor. I mean, why not? Right, we'll decide straight to 2000. Let's just go down to 2000, or we establish. Lublin traffic, Ryanair 428 Delta descending 2000 inbound, ILS Zulu runway 25, Lublin traffic. Okay, good. Final look at the meter here. Yeah, local QNH 1011. Oh, look at this. We're gonna descend through a cloud. Look at this. It's gonna be so satisfying. yes. Look at that. Through the clouds. Oh, and we're in the cloud. I see nothing. Oh, a little bit, and there we go. I see a little bit of the lights and out of the clouds. There we see some houses down there. It's the city of Lublin. Let's go back in the cockpit now. Yep, so we're currently headed, and we're gonna be turning onto downwind soon. Okay, flight level 80, we're cleared down to 2000, so local QNH 1011. Let's see here. Restrictions, nope, nothing. 220 or below next waypoint. Alright, landing in around 10 minutes. Good. Yeah, they're not always, but sometimes there is indeed turbulence when you are in the clouds, yeah. Not always though, not always. Depends on the cloud, of course. Runway on Svalbard is horrible. Why? I didn't have any bad experiences flying into there when I was flying. What happened? I mean, it is icy, and it was very snowy and icy when I flew there, but otherwise it's pretty good. By the way, I forgot to set the heading once again. Alright. 10 miles still. We could cut a direct here and descend with vertical speed a little bit and cut like this, but I think we should fly the whole star. I'll think about it. Yeah, we're barely making it for 3000 at or above, so I don't think we should do it. Oh, okay. Well, this Boeing 787 doesn't actually fly here, so good luck finding one. Though you could, they don't fly there on a regular basis, but you can maybe find a 787 at Gdańsk. I mean, the runway's long enough. Uneven? Did you install any scenery? If you didn't, that might be the stock scenery that's at fault here. I don't remember it being bumpy, but I flew there quite a while ago, so. Oh, I forgot the fix rings. Oh my freaking god. Oh my, I forgot the fix rings. I'm actually stupid. How did I manage to forget the fix rings? Okay, there we go. I'm like 11 arc. Oh my god, I forgot the fix rings. Yeah, great. Yeah, we're following the arc indeed. Okay. It's like an NDB following the arc. Alright, how's that runway heading? 251. And in case I missed approach, right. $3,000, I think. Drag required. Oh, okay. Let's get the speed brake out for a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, hold 3,000. Good. Okay, these screens are a little bright. Alright, speed check, flaps 1.
2500.
Speed check, flaps 5. Approach mode, armed, Vorlock. Runway in sight. Start switch is continuous. Approaching 2000. Alright guys, I'm not really gonna be... Okay, let me just look at Discord. Yeah, it is quite bumpy, yeah. But that might be because due to lack of scenery. There's a massive hill in Dublin without scenery. Oh yeah, Spark. Yeah, that actually does spell, yeah. This is the aircraft registration, yeah. I actually never noticed that. That's really creative. Alright, 148. Alright guys, I'm not really gonna be reading chat or replying. I'll be, when we park, I'll be looking at chat again. Alright, enjoy the landing. Gear down, flaps 15. Speed interval 160. Landing flap set. VRF plus 5 point correction. Alright, a landing checklist. Start switches continuous. Recall checked. Speed brake armed, green light. Landing gear down 3 greens. Outer brakes 3 set. Flaps 30, green light. And landing lights on. Landing checklist complete. Mr. Approach altitude set. Following the glide. Checked. My controls. Three reds. 2 reds, 2 whites. Manual thrust.
Plus 100.
Checked. 1 white. Oh.
Minimums.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers. Outer brakes 3. Knots, 80 knots, 60 knots manual braking.
You have arrived on yet another on-time flight. Until next time,
Flaps up, clean up.
Again for flying vRYR, Europe's #1 airline for low fares,
Backtrack.
flights and great care. We look forward to welcoming you on board again very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft is finally parked. The fasten seatbelt sign in the panel above your head switched off for the main passenger.
Lublin traffic, Ryanair 428 Delta, backtracking runway 25, Lublin traffic.
The overhead compartments hand baggage may have become dislodged during the flight. Our handling agents here will meet you. They'll escort you into the office area. They'll be happy to deal with any queries. We do ask that you refrain from smoking until you reach the designated smoking areas outside the terminal building. Those of you requiring car rental, we'd like to recommend Europcar.
APU starts.
Fantastic deals for Ryanair passengers. For more information about our new routes, reserve seating, business plus, family extra, Ryanair gift cards, hotel accommodation deals, go to the web at ryanair.com. And remember to follow us on X, formerly Twitter. So on behalf of the entire crew today, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us. It's been our pleasure having
This
you all
runway
on
is really bumpy here. Oh, I do have scenery, so I guess it's like this in real life.
Whether you're on business,
But yeah.
just purely pleasure.
Really? No way. No, it started an hour 30 ago. Anyways, thanks. How much feet per minute was that? Negative 200. So that's perfect in my opinion. A little bit of a floater since there was a downhill area at the points that we were about to touch down, so I misjudged the flare a little bit, so it was a little bit of a longer landing. I'll actually turn off these lights. Alt off. Okay. Lublin traffic, Ryanair 48 Delta vacated Alpha, taxiing stand 5, Lublin traffic. Alright, perfect. Stand 5, yeah? Yep, so that's just straight ahead. There we go. Lublin Airport. We're gonna be parking next to a vRYR Airbus. I need to look at the doors. Okay, wait, taxi light off. I think it's an A320. Yeah, A320, not 19 or 21. vRYR doesn't even own the 319, so it's definitely an A320. Alright, this is the stopping point right here. And stop. Parking brake set. APU gents. Release cabin. Fuel pumps off. Ice valve. Actually no bleed, my bad. Interphone on, perfect. Chocks, ground power, extend stairs, followed by, I got 11 feet per minute. Yeah, well, great. I like to land on the touchdown zone, firm rather than float all the way down the runway and land smooth. Alright, anyways, we should probably file for our next flight. So let's disconnect from IVAO. Let's file here on virtual Ryanair. Come on, file. Why is it not filing? This is not good. I clicked file, back, complete. There we go. Okay, now it's filed. I'll refresh FAMSys. Yes, we are. Now a quick turnaround. We have scheduled departure in around 30 minutes. Alright, let's send this to IVAO. 300, total 184. Live streaming. Perfect. (6112). Alright, let's start the flight on Pegasus. And on Volanta as well. Perfect. Alright, I just need to fill in this at my Discord server, and that'll be pre-flight stand 5. Perfect. Current meter, oh yeah, the meters, of course. Lublin meter. There we go. Echo Papa Golf Delta now. Let's see here. Gdańsk. Weather, yeah, it's not the best. Not the best weather at Gdańsk airport. Departure time 16:30, estimated arrival 17:45. So around an hour 15. Passengers 4, so 178, crew 4 plus 2 pilots, flight hosts. Yep. Perfect, I am happy with that. Post. Alright, so let's get started. Okay. Ref Airport, Echo Papa Lima Bravo, Lublin Airport, at stand 5. Origin, depart 25. Destination, Echo Papa Golf Delta. Ryanair 6112. Departure 25. Vadal 1 Juliet, 1 Romeo. Then Vadal, Tango 270 to Oslo, and then Oslo 5 Tango into runway 29er. Transition, let's see here. Yep, 903. Activate. Fuel. 5 tons. Five 7.6, perfect. Crossing back 6. Reserves 2.2. Zero fuel weight 57.6. Cruising altitude flight level 300. Wind 112 at 5. ISA deviation minus 2 to minus 46. Perfect, execute, and 1 limit. You're a very lively YouTuber. What does that mean? I'm in virtual Ryanair, and they use Pegasus Flight Tracker, which gives these sound effects for free. So you just turn on the flight tracker and these sounds automatically start playing. Of course, yeah, flight attendant, safety demo, boarding music, etc, etc. Loads of different stuff. Meal service. It's really cool. Alright, takeoff 1, cell temp 43. Flap 5. 5.66. Set. And 137143843. Auto brake RTO. I might as well just start the APU now. Actually we should wait, yeah. Oh, I forgot this page actually. Current winds at Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Also, I need to check the SID. 280 at Niner. Yeah, take speeds deleted. Oh yeah, I do like doing my videos with a lot of joy. I usually only go live when my mood is actually good. Otherwise I'd probably hate at my chat and ban everyone. Okay, 143. Okay, and I was supposed to grab, of course, the SID, yeah? SID. Which one was it? Vadal 1 Romeo. Vadal 1 Romeo, perfect. Yeah, so it's the most straight out departure I could find, and we're gonna climb straight to Vadal, I think, so 100. Yeah, so we'll just go to flight level 100. So that's already set. We are cleared because there's no ATC here anyways currently, so flight director's on. I actually forgot to set the transponder to standby. Okay. So, we're gonna do the before start checklist to the line. So, IRS mode selectors, nav, gear pins 1, 2, 3 removed. Okay, we can actually skip this since we're turning around. Anyways, of course, I actually forgot all of the tests, so which is great. Okay, let's use the scan flows to nicely check all of these lights. Yeah, all is nice. Moving down here, very good. And now up to the overheads. Okay, good. By the way, I forgot to turn off the anti-collision. Okay. Oxygen. We're not gonna do a GPWS, but we're gonna do fire. Good. Alright, continuing with the checklist. Lights test checked. Oxygen tested 100. Yaw damper on. Nav transfer display switch is normal auto. Fuel 5 tons requested, 5 tons on board. Cab util IFE and galley power on. Emergency exit lights armed. Fasten belts on. Window heat on. Air conditioning and pressurization packs auto. Bleeds on. Set. Pressurization mode selector auto. Auto brake RTO. Hydraulics, yep, normal. Speed brake down detent. Parking brake set. Stop trim cutout switch is normal. Transponder sets standby 2000. Fire test checked. Rudder trims 3 and 0. FMC set. N1 ice banks set. Stop trim set 5.6 units. Performance standard set. EFP. I'll just keep it. I don't care. flight deck windows and cockpit doors locked. Yeah, so they're not even simulated. Doors closed, passengers not yet seated, so before start check us to the line complete. Eight knots is not a lot. That's mild winds. No, you cannot, absolutely. They will never give you anything. No, you can't send anything to people outside the virtual airline, or they can ban you. It's not allowed. You need to join. But you get a lot of stuff when you join. You get a route map, fully done nicely. You get the SOPs, all the documents needed, the whole entire fleet, every single livery, for free. You get, of course, the announcements of stuff. What else? You get a lot of different stuff. A lot. I even forgot, like, there's a lot. You get events you can do, points, you get rated after every flight. Of course, you book flights, you have other pilots, you can do shared cockpits here as well, they're fully supported. It's a really nice community. Right, well, we have scheduled departure time in 15 minutes. We'll proceed with pushback in around 10 minutes before departure, so in 7 minutes. No, absolutely, it's not only IVAO, no. I just use IVAO personally. You go to vRYR.eu. I'm sending the website here. You go here, you make an account and join. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Stand by. We're waiting anyways, so we need to wait a further 6 minutes and 4 minutes till APU starts, so we're just waiting here because we're ahead of schedule and now we need to catch up, so I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm a journey guest. Alright, welcome. Alright, APU start in 3 minutes. Might as well actually start it now. Yeah, let's connect the tug. It doesn't really matter which way we push. To not block this Swiss airplane, I know it's static traffic, it doesn't matter, but just to not block him. We have more space here anyways, we're gonna push back this way. But it doesn't matter. Oh. Right, let's connect the tug. Yep, should be connecting. APU is nicely starting. Right, APU gens online. We can in that case retract stairs, release to Lima, and we'll keep ground power on. We'll engage generators soon. All fuel pumps on. Passenger seated. Forgot to reset the clock on that side. It's generators on, chocks and ground power released, parking brake set. Alright, I'll announce pushback. Which way are we going to be facing? West. Lublin traffic, vRYR 6112, stand 5, pushing back, facing west, Lublin traffic. Alright, perfect. Anti-collision light on. Tax off. And I'll engage transponder alt off. Before start, checklist below the line. Air conditioning packs off. Anti-collision light on. Parking brake set. Transponder alt off. Before start, checklist complete. Release parking brake. Clear on the left. Clear on the right. Push back.
Ladies and gentlemen, morning to God. You're very welcome aboard this line of flight. My name is Tanya, and with my crew, I'll have to order an inability of the trip, which is requesting 1 hour 30 minutes. Before departure, we kindly ask you for other attention when the passenger for number 50 features on board this Boeing 737 Halifax aircraft. If you use the headphones, we kindly ask for over for duration of this demonstration. Thank you.
Starting number 2.
May we have your complete attention as we
Start valve
demonstrate
open.
the safety features of this aircraft. These features may differ from aircraft that you
I
have
forgot the
flown
bleed.
before.
My bad.
Please remove headphones for this
Alright.
demonstration.
Enter rising,
All
N1
emergency
rising,
exits are
oil pressure
indicated by
rising.
a red exit
Perfect.
sign, and the floor path markings will guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency. The exits are located on both sides of the aircraft, at the front, in the middle,
No, you don't need training,
and
though
in the
it
rear
is
of the cabin. All
you
exits
can
are
get
also
banned if
shown
you
on the safety
don't
card.
use their
The
procedures
nearest
and if
exit
you're
may be
inexperienced.
behind you.
So I
In case of an
recommend
emergency evacuation,
studying.
you must leave all
I'm
your
not sure if
handbaggage
it's
behind.
mandatory to read the vRYR Boeing 737 SOP. I did read the SOP. I definitely recommend doing that before flying, unless you're of course already familiar with the vRYR SOP. Oh my god, my phone's at 5%. Wait guys, stand by, I need to charge it. Yeah, so
Place the mask over
I've got to start the
and mouth, secure with the strap,
chrono.
don't worry if the bag does not inflate. Oxygen is
And of course when you're ready, you need to install Pegasus and FSU IPC for it to track your flight and play these announcements. And then when you've got all that installed and ready, you can book a flight on vamsys.com or whatever the site is called. And then when you book the flights, you can start it in Pegasus, and then everything should work fine.
Before takeoff, please study the safety card located within the area you are seated, as it includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type.
For the Pegasus, when you're on the dashboard, you have this bar on the left with all this stuff, and the Pegasus is located at resources and then Pegasus A cars. Instead in the resources tab, then Pegasus A cars. Also, I recommend installing the virtual Ryanair liveries built in at the virtual Ryanair hangar, also in the resources hub, resources hangar, because they include the real life configurations, which are true to life. They update them every once in a while to be true to life, so I really recommend getting those as well, at least a couple registrations. So as I said, resources tab, then you have Pegasus A cars. Make sure to also install FSU IPC. There's a link at Pegasus A cars. It says Windows users must install the correct version of FSU IPC for their simulator. Alright, I'll do the flow now. I'm a little too distracted. Packs, there we go, nice. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the Discord or ask me. Alright, flight controls check. Full up, full down, neutral, full left. Full right, and rudder left. Recall checked. Alright. We're automatically cleared for taxi since there's no ATC. So taxi light on, before taxi checklist, generators on, APU off, start switches continuous, probe heat on, anti-ice not required, air conditioning packs auto bleeds on, ISO valve auto, flaps 5 green light set, stop trim 5.6 units set, flight controls checked, recall checked, before taxi check is complete. It's not a virus. I don't know, maybe your antivirus is going off. My antivirus didn't say a thing, or Windows, so I don't know. Anyways, clear on the left and clear on the right. Lublin traffic, Ryanair 6112 taxiing via Alpha, holding point runway 25, then backtracking. Lublin traffic. Alright. Config tested. Right. Well, this is the holding point, so we actually may proceed with the before takeoff checklist. Oh, sorry, wrong lights. Oh, our marker is all the way down at landing checklist. Alright. Config checked. Flaps 5 green light. Stop trim 5.6 units set. Cabin secure. MCP set. Transponder Terra. And strobe lights and landing lights on. Before takeoff checklist complete. Clear on the left. Clear on the right. And no, just follow when you have them, the Pegasus and the FSU IPC installed. Follow the instructions given by the download. You don't need to insert anything in your community folder. Pegasus is an app actually, so yeah. FSU IPC runs in the background. It's also an application, so you don't need to put anything in your only liveries, of course. Well, actually they aren't put in the community folder for the PMTG, of course, because PMTG uses their own operations center So yeah, nothing needs to be put in the community folder. Just follow the installation instructions as needed. Cabin crew seats for departure, thank you. You sure? Because you might have installed the zip files or the installer, but then you need to open up the installer and follow the instructions. I think you installed the installer, not the actual app yet. Anyways, we'll backtrack and depart. Lublin traffic, Ryanair 6112, departing runway 25, Lublin traffic. Stabilize RPMs. Chrono. Auto throttle. %, stable. Set takeoff thrust. Thrust set. Indications normal. Speed alive. Checked. 80 knots. Cross checked. Throttle hold. V1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. LNAV. Bug up speed. Speed checked, flaps 1. VNAV, speed check, flaps up. Command A. Gear off. Yeah, I told you. You don't need to. You have a box and you say no. You don't need to log in. Lublin traffic, Ryanair 6112. Airborne passing 3500, climbing flight level 100. Lublin traffic. Alright, after takeoff checklist, air conditioning pressurization set, engine start switches off, landing gear up and off, auto brake off, flaps up, no lights, and altimeter set for now, local QNH. Actually we can set them to standard since we are climbing up to flight level 100. So after takeoff checklist complete. Perfect. Alright. Nicely climbing out of Lublin. Oh, a little bit of rain there. You guys see that? Yeah, see? That's water right there. That's a little bit of that H2O. You know what? I think we're gonna go route direct Vadal. Lublin traffic Ryanair 6112 route direct Vadal, climbing flight level 300. Alright, it's climbing 300 final level. Perfect. Alright, landing lights off. Release cabin. Perfect. Oh look, a rainbow, guys. 2 rainbows, look at that. Right over there.
Please switch your yourself the seatbelt sign after the captain has switched off for you. We do recommend for your safety and comfort that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened for the whole duration of the flight. Please take care when you open your overhead lockers as the item of your luggage may be dislodged, fall out, and cause injury. There is a cold vRYR, the light, the pressure vent just in the pine above your head. There's the 3 toilets on board, one at the front, and 2 under the heel with your baby chain facilities on the right. We'd like to remind you this no smoke your baby flight and our toilet are fitted with smoke detectors.
Actually, we have already turned off the fasten seatbelt sign because we passed 10,000 feet, so we already turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Look at that vibrant rainbow over there. Look at that. Oh, it's gone. Great.
We will then pass through the cabin with our getaway cafe, serving you a great selection of drinks and snacks, followed by a presentation of our tax-free gift items. Full details and prices can be found in our complimentary travel guide. Please now sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us. Thank you.
Alright, let's go back in the cockpit now. Look at that wing flex. Definitely a little bit of turbulence here. Yeah, look at that turbulence. Wow. Okay, 357. Heading. Headed north to Gdansk. Oh my god, Gdansk. Yes. Right, this star is really long, so we're gonna go from Oslo to direct Gulf Delta 904. Oslo to Gulf Delta 904. No! Wrong place, because it shifted. Perfect. There we go. B-Lab Oslo, perfect. actually we can even go further. We establish Gulf Delta 941, so we'll go for IPLAM. After Oslog. Let's see here. Yeah, IPLAM's good. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. How much ahead of schedule are we going to be landing at? 17:18 Zulu, and at our schedule is 17:45 Zulu. Oh my god, we're gonna be landing a full 25 minutes early. Wow. 25 minutes early. Well, passengers are definitely gonna be happy. $12:38. So it's noon right now. Wow. Well, over here it's 18:38 in Poland. So you are UTC -4 because I'm UTC +2. It's Aviation Echo Papa Whiskey Alpha. It's because all the other registrations from DAC, such as Echo India, Echo Mike Juliet, or any other registration, any other livery, grabs their main textures from these liveries to save space, because some people, like me, for example, install the entire fleet, and if they would have separate textures, it would be a lot of space. So they made it so other liveries grab textures from a couple of main liveries to save space. So you need to install those. If you don't install those, you will have textures missing, everything will be broken. So I recommend installing some of those, all of those mandatory liveries, unless you want a broken aircraft. Charlie 6 India Romeo Hotel is special. What is that? Let me check. Let's see here. Let's see. Israel aircraft? What is that? Where do you install them from? It's a tab. Sorry, one sec. I need to change to continuous thrust. Sorry. You install the liveries from, where was it? A resources tab the vRYR hanger, the virtual Ryanair hanger. Then you click login via VAMSys. Wait a second, it'll take you to a separate website, and over there you look for deliveries. And then when you install the zip file, extract it or open it up, and inside you have a folder with a document, and over there you have a link that takes you to all of the deliveries, and then you install from there. As I said, where all the other deliveries are installed from. As I said, you go in the virtual Ryanair hangar over there, and you click on install whatever fleet pack, if you want Buzz for the 737-800 or Ryanair UK for the 737 MAX or something, I don't know. If you want any of those, click them, install them, zip file, open it up, and then click the link inside, and then that will take you to all of the deliveries, and install all of the ones that have must be installed written on them, and then you can install whatever you want. For example, I remember in Buzz for the Boeing 737-800, Romeo Kilo Bravo is mandatory. My friend once installed a livery without having Romeo Kilo Bravo installed, and his whole plane was glitched. There was like those classic glitched black and pink squares on the whole fuselage, apart from like the tail and the engines or something. It's like when you install the I think it was Horizon Sim 787 without having the default one, and then the whole fuselage is like pink and black squares, and it's all glitched because it grabs some of the textures from the default Asobo one. Alright, should probably begin preparing for the arrival. My 777's broken. Why? What developer? PMDG? Well, I'm still unable to help you because I don't have any 777. Oh, okay, then I definitely can't. I mean, you should probably get the PMDG because the Captain Sim one is a scam anyways. It's like really bad. Probably one of the most hated developers out there. 11030 course 287. Okay, and 708 barometric. Again, I forgot the weather radar entering. Great. Alright, 708 barometric, perfect. Yep, and of course the fixed rings this time I cannot forget for runway 29er /4 company standard /10. Perfect, and then /90. Yeah, I agree. They're all right. Right, from Alila we'll go relab. We'll ignore Mabif. And then Oslo. Perfect. Yeah, it's all from the 747, as I recall. I don't remember. It's like really bad. I remember it being like really bad.
And for ladies, we have Calvin Klein Sheer Beauty, Louis Vuitton, 5th Avenue and D Square. All of these are only 20 euros each. We have testers available today, so if you wish to try any perfume, Or if you need any information about our product, please contact myself about the shortlist to the cabin. Please use any information about the contact myself about the shortlist to the cabin. Thank you.
Alright, we're gonna be landing in around 30 minutes, descending soon as well. This will be our final landing of the day into Gdańsk Airport, where we also started from. I should probably look at the meter at Gdańsk. Not a bad idea. Ooh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're cooked. Chat, we're cooked. Okay, so we might be going for an autoland here, guys. I'm going to check for Cat 2 or... Yes, Cat 2 and 3 certified. Okay, good. Cat 2 minima. What's the RVR? Yeah. Yeah, fog. We have clouds of 100 feet. And we could go for a Cat 2. It's only 3 feet below. So with this current weather, we would go for a Cat 3 autoland. Yeah, not good. Or, if not, a Cat 3 a diversion, but I'd rather a Cat 3, of course. Okay. So we need to change radio minima 50. Radio 50. So we're going to have to brief a Category 3 autoland approach into Gdańsk Airport. Yeah, you can absolutely not do a visual approach like you do normally. It is predicted we see the runway at around 100 feet above ground, so we're going for an autoland here. We must use full ILS. Initially we're going to descend flight level 240. Thanks traffic, Ryanair 6112 descending flight level 240, thanks traffic. Perfect, descent. Yes, it's very bad visibility, yeah. Visibility 800 and clouds at 100, ceiling 100, so that's definitely pretty bad. And it requires, since the category 2 minimums are 97 and the clouds are at 100, I know 3 feet. We could technically try a category 2 with this weather, but I rather not. So we're proceeding with a category 3 straight up. And we would like to vacate Echo, if ideal. And Romeo stand 9. Wow, okay, well. Okay, 29er. And we're gonna do, since the winds are light, we could do flaps 40. And VRF +5. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna stop in for that halfway point, and since this is an autoland, I'd rather we not. Yeah, we're gonna go autobrakes 3. Yep, and this is a fail passive aircraft. 1 second. Yep, it is fail passive, so we must disconnect the autopilot on touchdown. Calculating the gross weight now, 60.5. 3143,148 in total. Could we use auto brakes too? I think. Yeah, we can use auto brakes too indeed. Vacate via hotel or golf high speed. So auto brakes too. And we're gonna descend for Oslo. You know what? Just straight up. It planned 4,000. Okay, so descending 4,000. Perfect. Thanks traffic, Ryanair 6112 descending 4,000 feet inbound ILS category 3 approach runway 29er. Gdańsk traffic. Okay, is there anyone else coming into Gdańsk? No, I don't think so. Oh, actually, yep. But it is after us. Okay. I've not done a category 3 outer land approach in quite a while, actually. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. We're landing in approximately 22 minutes. Sorry, 21. Yeah, 22, my bad. Yeah, 22. I'm stupid. Luckily, light winds, but this fog is very dense, I see, and it is accumulating, so. Yeah, so, new visibility has gone down to 600 now. 100, a fog, yeah, fog is accumulating at temperature 16, dew point 16, yeah, so that explains it. We're at the dew point, which is 16 degrees Celsius, and at the dew point temperature, fog forms. So that's why we are experiencing lots of clouds and fog. Humidity 100%. That also is a factor. Alright. I haven't done any Cat 3 training actually. I haven't done any single Category 3 approach in around half a year. So this is actually kind of stressful. I did not anticipate in the middle of summer I would be doing a Category 3 approach. So great. That's just great. Alright guys, I'm gonna go for the last time 2 minutes. Gonna get me some water, prepare. I'll be back in 2 minutes. See ya.
Last station call links, static only.
Ryanair 6112, do you read?
Ryanair 6112, ready 5 by 5.
Roger, Ryanair 6112, fully established ILS runway 29er, category 3 approach.
Ryanair 6112, roger, wind 040 degrees, 07 knots, runway 29er, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 29er, Ryanair 6112. Landing flap set. VRF plus 5 wind correction. Command B, autopilot. Both autopilots armed. 3000 missed approach set. Start switch is continuous. And landing checklist. Start switch is continuous. Recall checked. Speed brake armed, green light. Landing gear down, 3 greens. Outer brakes 2 set. Flaps 30, green light. And landing lights on. Landing check is complete. Checked. Flare armed. Approach lights in sight.
Plus 100.
Checked.
Minimum.
Continue.
30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers. Outer brakes 2. Outer brake disarm. Manual braking. 80 knots. 60 knots.
You have arrived on yet another on-time flight. Until next time, thank you once again for flying Ryanair, Europe's #1 airline for low fares, on-time flights and great care. We look forward to
Ryanair
welcoming
6112
you on board
vacated
again
runway
very soon.
29er. If possible, request a stand 9er.
Yeah, Renner 6112 second. Renner 6112, reconfirm stand of choice.
Stand liner if possible.
Renner 6112, continue taxi via Alpha.
Continue taxi via Alpha, Ryanair 6112.
Renner 6112, taxi Alpha to stand niner.
Alpha's the stand niner, Ryanair 6112. Okay, that's weird. We should taxi via Romeo as well, but whatever. Well, that was definitely a landing. I saw the runway a little bit earlier. I think I saw it at 300. Oh, is this Romeo? Yeah, it is. But still, the Autoland did a very bad job. That was one of the worst Autoland landings this autopilot has ever done. But still, I was literally my finger was hovering over the toga buttons because it was floating so much. But I decided to let it land. We landed very late, definitely. Okay, let's turn on the logo light. Release cabin, and you can turn light off. Ryanair 6112 on blocks.
Renner 6112, dzięki, cześć do miłego, buziaki.
Dziękuję bardzo, do miłego. Alright, let's clean up here. Jak to niemiło. Jak to niemiło. Poza tym robiłem bardzo ciężki approach, więc jestem bardzo zmęczony. Tak jest właśnie. Alright, we'll just do shutdown secure checklist. Alright, shutdown secure, fuel pumps off, electrical off, yeah, because we're doing secure and shutdown, fasten belts off. No, dałeś mi jakiś alfa, które w ogóle nie dociera do standu 9. Poza tym nie jechałem Mike'iem, tylko jechałem prosto na Romeo z Alfy. Więc ty byłeś w błędzie, bo dałeś mi niepoprawne, ale już ci nie chciałem tutaj mówić. Anyways, continuing checklist. Window heat off, probe heat off, anti-ace off, electrical hydraulic pumps off, voice recorder auto, air conditioning packs off for now, engine bleeds on, APU bleed off, exterior lights off for now, yeah. Start switches off, outer brake off, speed brake down detent, flaps up no lights, parking brake set, start levers cut off, weather radar off, transponder 2000 standby, and cockpit door unlock secure checklist, IRS mode selectors off, cab util IFE galley power on, emergency exit lights off, air conditioning packs off, trim air off, APU and ground power off, and battery off. Shutdown secure check is complete. Alright guys, so that was the 2 sectors from Gdańsk to Lublin and then back to Gdańsk. I hope you enjoyed it. Very interesting outer land at the end there with low visibility, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you had a wonderful time and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.